Okay guys, today we are talking about with parallel lines we are dealing with angle pairs. Now pairs, it means that they go together just like that. So there are four of them. There's corresponding, alternate interior, alternate exterior, and same side interior. So what we have over here is I've drawn some lines. You know that these arrows right here mean that the lines are parallel. This line right here, since it's not the parallel line, it is called the transversal. Now, you do not have to have parallel lines in order to have a transversal. They can cross like this, doesn't matter. The transversal means it goes across, so that means it cuts across, transversal. So, with that, the transversal cuts across the parallel lines in this case. Now, if you are looking for the corresponding angles, I often use the reference that they are in the same slot, just different location. Okay, so such as like if you used to take a course by correspondence, you're doing the same thing, you're just in a different location. So the way to tell corresponding angles is basically on their location. So if I were to choose angle 2 and what? Well, you look at this 4 right here, and you look at this 4 right here, and you see, okay, so corresponding to angle 2 is in the bottom left-hand corner, and so is angle 4. So that means that angle 2 and angle 4 are corresponding. What else? If I were to choose angle 8, what else is corresponding to angle 8? Well, what's in the same slot but different location, same slot, angle 8 is to angle 6. So there are two other pair, I'm sure you can get those. So let's go on to alternate interior. Alternate, what's a different way to say alternate? That would be alternate. Like, how do you walk? By using the word alternate. You alternate. I'm walking, if you can see me. If you can see me, I am walking, alternating my feet, right? So it's one right after the other. So alternate, but they have to be on the interior. I don't want my lines here to screw you up a little bit. So let's do this. Let's shade the interior of these lines. Now, the deal is the parallel lines are the ones that are important. So all of this stuff right here is considered the interior. The interior. So which ones are on the interior? The 2, the 7, the 3, and the 6, right? So you want to choose the alternate. Please do not choose angle 2 and angle 7. Why not? Well, angle 2 and angle 7 didn't even include line B. And you have to use all 3 lines. You have to use all 3 lines. So if I can't alternate, what am I alternating on each side of? I'm alternating on each side of the transversal, that's right. So if I alternate on both sides of the transversal and I'm on the interior of this thing, it's angle 2 and angle 6, that's right. So you can list the other pair, angle 7 and angle 3, that's right. Now, if I were to alternate on the exterior of this thing, well, first of all, I got to know which angles are on the exterior. Which one? Let's see. That's right, angle 1. Thanks. Angle, not 3. Angle 4, 5, and 8. So that means if I were to alternate, that would be angle 1, and I can't use 8 because that means I didn't use B. I can't use 4 because those are on the same side of the transversal. Since those are on the same side, I have to alternate angle 1 and angle 5, and obviously there's another pair there. So same side interior, same side as opposed to alternate interior. So it should go without saying. So angle 2 and angle 3. Now that we have all of that, let's look at these combinations here and see kind of how all of this works. Okay, if I were to I don't like erasing the board on the camera. It shows my back too much. Okay, so with this happening right here, if I were to say that these lines are parallel, and I were to say that this angle is, I don't know, 50 degrees, and I were to look for angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, and angle 7, let's check them out. Well, angle 1 is how much? Well, don't they combine to make 180 degrees? So that'd be a linear pair. So that means angle 1 would be 130 degrees. But why? Why does 1 have to be 130? It's because they are a linear pair. So then, but you come to angle 2. How much is angle 2 going to be? Well, if this is 50, wouldn't this also drop down to be 50? Yes, I think so. If this is 50 and this is 130, wouldn't this drop down to be 130? And because of vertical angles, wouldn't that be 50 degrees? So now I just wind up all in here, kind of like this stuff. Alright, so let's look at angle 2. How much would angle 2 be? Well, angle 2 is also 50 degrees. But what was their relationship? What kind of angles are the 50, original angle, and 2? Let's see, 50 and 2, they are both on the interior, on the inside, and are they on the same side? No, so they alternate, so they are considered alt-int angles, because they are on the alternate. That's the justification. You're going to have to justify. Alright, angle 3. Angle 3, let's see, that's going to be 130 degrees, right? But why? Why does this have to be 130 if this is 50? Well, it's because they are both on the same side of this transversal. So same side interior angles are supplementary. Alright, so angle 4, what do we got with angle 4? Well, the 50 and the 4, the 50 and the 4, the 50 and the 4, let's think. Oh yeah, first word. It's going to be 50 degrees, and that is because it is corresponding. So what you'll notice, okay, I don't want to stop short here. So angle 5, that's going to be 130 degrees. But there is no terminology. They get one on the inside, one on the outside, and on different sides of the transversal. So you have to work it 2 steps. So this is a 2-step problem. So I can do a couple of different ways. I can go from the 50 to the 50 to the angle 4 because of corresponding, comma. So I could do corresponding, comma, and then I could do a linear pair. So that would be angle 4 to angle 5, right? Or I could have gone angle 1 because of linear pair. And then I could go to angle 5 because of corresponding, something like that. This is going to take a multiple step. Now, the last one, angle 6, that I want to show us. Angle 6, what is the reasoning, or how much is angle 6 going to be? Well, if this is 150, this is 130. If this is 130, that means that is also going to be 50 degrees. But how does that compare to the original angle? What kind of angles are the 50 and the angle 6? Let's see. That's right. Man, you're good. You've been in my class for a long time. 50 degrees because of vertical angles. That's the answer to that. So what you can do is you can have 2 lists. If you'll notice the 50, they will either be congruent, or they will be supplementary. So you got 2 lists. So let's form a chart right here and see what goes on the lists. So what do you think? Linear pair, are those going to be congruent, or are they going to be supplementary? That's right, supplementary. So linear pair. Okay, but what about alternate interior angles? Are those always going to be the same every time? Every time? You bet your boots they are. Thank you, Papa. So therefore, that is going to be, what am I trying to say? Alternate interior angles. Alright, but what about same side interiors? Are those congruent, or are they supplementary? Well, they're always going to be supplementary. So same side interior angles. So I'm just making a list. What about correspondings? Correspondings, always congruent? That's right. So corresponding. So you want to complete your list. You also have alternate exterior, which we didn't have in this case because we started out with an interior. So 7 and 5, or 6 and 4. 6 and 4 look like they're the same. So alternate exterior. Same side interior, same side exterior. And the only other one is vertical angles. What do we put over here, right? Vertical. So that's the list. That's how I want you to see these things. The relationship and justification of how to put these angles together to figure out their measurements. So, I think you got it.